So, welcome to this video on the 2012 Section B Question B2 Ordinary Level exam. So this is on perspective, okay, of the tennis, table tennis. So figure B2 shows the plan and elevation model of a table net. Draw the given plan. You don't really need an elevation in perspective. Okay, now when I say don't really need, you generally do not need to draw it. Okay, sometimes you may need to draw a portion. Make a perspective drawing of the structure given the following information. The spectator is 70 millimeters from corner A, picture plane is touching corner A, and the horizon line is 80 millimeters above the ground line. Okay, so we'll get started on the plan. The angles are 60 and 30. So it's 80 in width. Uh, 130 in length. So we have to put in the hidden detail as well in our plan. So, and the net, so it's in 10 and 30 there, so in the center line, and then the net is in 65 from the end. So there's the plan done. And now I'm going to pause the video and put in the hidden detail from those two dots. Okay, so the next part we'll do. The spectator is 70 millimeters from corner A and it's straight down. And then the picture plane is touching corner A. So first we'll locate the spectator. So I'm just going to go straight down 70 millimeters from corner A. So that's the spectator, that's the corner A. Now to get the picture plane, we're going to join the spectator to the two outermost corners of the table tennis in plan. Now we're going to take our compass and we're going to bisect the angle between those two lines. So set your compass to any radius, swing two arcs, and then swing two arcs from there. Okay. So there's your bisector, center line division. Now the center line or the picture plane is perpendicular to that center line division. So I can line the edge of my set square up with the set square or the center line division, put the T-square underneath it, hold it, slide the set square along. There's the picture plane. So there's the picture plane. Now I'm going to focus now on getting the next detail here. I'm going to the horizon line and ground line. Okay, so the horizon line is 80 millimeters, or sorry, the ground line is 80 millimeters from the horizon line, and the horizon line is always parallel to the picture plane. So I'm just going to slide down. My set square is parallel to the picture plane. I'm going to draw in my horizon line anywhere after S. And then the horizon line is 80 millimeters above the ground line. So I'm going to measure 80 mil between them. So there we go, that's 80 mil. And there's my ground line. So ground line there. The next thing I need to do is find my vanishing points on the picture plane and the horizon line. So once I have the picture plane, horizon line and ground line, the next thing you need to do is get the vanishing points on the picture plane and ground line. Now look, how you do that is you establish a set of parallel lines. Look, these are parallel. You go parallel to them from S, okay, and that's the vanishing point on the picture plane. Okay, now when you want to get that in the horizon line, you go bring that down perpendicular to the picture plane. So I'm going to bring that down. Now that's the vanishing point on the picture plane. Now to get the second one, look, identify another set of parallel lines. There we go. So we're going to go parallel to them from S, and where they hit the picture plane, we're going to bring them down perpendicular to the picture plane to the horizon line. So I'm going to slide that down. There's vanishing point 2. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is just label these points. I'm just going to take a moment to pause, label the points and show you them. So there we go. I have the points labelled in 3D, in plan and in elevation. The first thing I'm going to do in the perspective is just get the rectangle ABCD and the line, okay, the line A1. So sorry, I'm just going to repeat that. I'm not going to get the rectangle ABC. I'm going to get the line A1 here in 3D, and I'm going to get the point 2 and the point 3 here. So that'll be B/3. Sorry about that miscommunication. And D2. They're the first things I'm going to do. So if I want to get point A and 1 in perspective, I'm going to bring the point on the picture plane A/1 down perpendicular to the picture plane until it touches the ground line. Okay, I'm going to bring where the point D/2 joint S pierces the picture plane, I'm going to bring that down perpendicular to the picture plane. Same with the point B3 joint to the spectator, where that pierces the picture plane, I'm going to bring that down. Now this is point 1, so I'm going to join 1 to vanishing point 2, because these lines going this way go to vanishing point 2. So I'm going to join them together, and now I'm going to join 1 to VP1. Now if I want to get point 3, okay, I'm going to bring I'm just going to, where it pierces the picture plane, bring it down, and where it intersects the line from 1 to VP2, there's point 3. For point 2, same thing. Look, brought down from where it pierces the picture plane, there's point 2. Now, for point A is 40 millimeters above the XY line. True heights can be applied on a line coming from the picture plane, so that one there. So I can mark up 40 millimeters from the ground line. So I can heavy up 40. Now I'm going to join that to VP2. Now I'm going to complete surface A1B3. So to find point B, it's got the same height as A. So A is joined to the vanishing point 2, B is joined to S, bring that down where they pierce. That's point B. Now you might say to yourself, well, they don't have the same height right now. They have the same height in real life. The further a point away is from the picture plane, the smaller it is. That's why B to 3 is smaller than A to 1. So we can connect them together. We can connect 1 to 3. Now I'm going to focus on getting points C and D. Right, so if I want to get point D, I'm going to join A to VP1. So I'm going to join A to VP1. I join D test where it pierces the picture plane down perpendicular. Where they intersect, that's point D. Now I can heavy them together. Okay, if I want to get point C, I can join B to VP1. So B to VP1. Now, to get C, I can join C to the spectator, where it pierces the picture plane down perpendicular to the picture plane. So down perpendicular to the picture plane. And where they intersect, that's point C. And notice, if I join D to VP2, they'd be exactly on the same line. Now I'm just going to do that lightly at the moment. Right, I'm going to deal with drawing in the net now at the moment. So I'm going to call that G, H, and number 5. G, slash number 5, H. G slash number 5, H. So, if I want to get that out, right, the net is 50, so high. So I'm going to mark 50 along this line coming from A because this is a point on the picture plane. I'm going to mark 50 there. Now I'm going to join that to VP2. So somewhere along this line lies point G. Now if I want to get it specifically, I join G to S. Where it pierces the picture plane, I bring it down perpendicular to the picture plane. And now, there's number 5, there's G. Okay, so I join G back to the vanishing point, 1. And if I want to figure out where point H is, here's point H up here in plan, so I join H to the spectator, that's its image. I bring this down. And that's the line. And look, I can join 5 to VP1. You can see the way that's the net. Now I can connect them together. Now can connect together. Can connect them together. Okay, so we've a lot done. We just need to do the triangle cutout. So I'll call this X, Y, Z. So that's X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z. So let's get points X and Z. So I'm going to join X to S and Z to S. Where they pierce the picture plane, I'm going to bring them down perpendicular to the picture plane. Now, that's going to be point X right there. Right there. Because its point X is on the line 1 to 2. Okay, and point Z is going to be brought down perpendicular. That's going to be point Z. So there's point Z. there's point X. So I can heavy them together. The question is now, how do you get point Y? Well, the height of Y is 30. You can only apply true heights coming from a point on the picture plane. So this is the only line true heights can be applied on. So I'm going to mark up 30 from the ground line here. I'm going to join it to VP1. So Y will be along this line here. So I'm going to join Y to S. And that's going to be its position. And now, where it pierces the picture plane, I'm going to bring that down perpendicular. So that's point Y in perspective. Now, there we go. So there's the points. Now, to draw, there's this little detail in there. So I'm going to join VP X to VP2. And there's the question done. What a topic, perspective. Up the DCG. Cheers, thank you, bye bye.